It's been 1 year since the pandemic brought much of the world to a standstill. As countries continue to deal with health and economic crisis and new U.S. leadership takes office, will there be a return to multilateralism and greater global collaboration in 2021? The answer may lie in how the world's two largest economies, China and the United States, approach collaboration with one another in the year ahead. Since taking office, the new U.S. leadership has pledged to re-engage with international partners and the global community and has already begun re-entering global agreements. At the same time, it signaled that it is likely to continue a tougher approach on China. China, meanwhile, has emerged from 2020 as a stronger and more assertive international player. While the first virus outbreaks occurred in China, the country was also the first to contain the virus and bounce back economically. China's leadership recently outlined its 2021 focus: promoting economic growth, fighting the coronavirus, and restoring the global economy to strength. China remains vocally opposed to protectionism and has a keen interest in keeping the global industrial and supply chain stable as part of an open world economy. China also stresses a foreign policy focused on global cooperation and recovery. China and the European Union have strengthened their coordination and cooperation, inking an ambitious and far-reaching investment deal at the end of 2020. China-U.S. relations, however, have been rockier than at any time since the two countries resumed diplomatic relations over 4 decades ago. China has accused the U.S. of bullying and provocation, while U.S. officials on both sides of the aisle have hardened their position against Beijing in many areas. Despite these tensions, China continues to call for less isolationism and more international cooperation, including through multilateral institutions such as the World Health Organization, World Trade Organization, and United Nations. While the U.S. has also pledged to re-engage with these organizations, it nonetheless views Beijing as a more assertive and confident challenge to its interests and is unlikely to lessen the threat posed by great power competition. The year 2021 will also be filled with significant Chinese milestones. It will be the 100th anniversary of the CCP and the inaugural year of China's 14th five-year plan. This year also marks the 50th anniversary of the restoration of China's seat at the UN and the 20th anniversary of its accession to the WTO. China is expected to increase travel and trade efficiencies, step up pandemic cooperation, and advance global vaccine distribution. Regardless of the turns 2021 might take, the risks associated with the tense, if not hostile, U.S.-China relationship couldn't be higher. Only time will tell if the two countries can reset their relationship and recommit to a peaceful and constructive path forward.